Directly.
Okay, we're in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. I live in a small town. Everybody kind of knows everybody. I was thinking, what would you think of going down Main Street? I mean, in other words, I'm asking this because I would be kind of chasing people, knock, 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 poke my kid in. Can I do that kind of thing? Just walking up and down, just cold calling, and just play it by the vibe?
Let me tell you the best way to do this. First of all, I want everybody to understand something. When you are cold calling and you're talking to people, the first thing that's coming to their mind is, can I do this? That's one of the first things that they think, can I do this? That's why when I see people at truck stops passing out flyers about their network marketing business or whatever the case may be, they're playing trash can basketball. Because people are like, I'm not going to do that. So when you go out cold calling, the average person will not go cold calling. Okay, because it's not duplicated. I sold credit card machines for a couple of years. So I was the guy that went business to business to business selling credit card machines and ATM machines. Anybody in the room did that? Okay, all right. Angela, a couple of people. All right, so think about this for a second. Selling credit card machines and ATM machines. So it was my job to get kicked out of 50 businesses every single day. It was pretty cool. My boss woke up one day when I was training, he said, Cedric, it's your job to get kicked out of 50 people's businesses every single day. And I said, what do you mean get kicked out of 50 people's businesses? He said, I want you to get kicked out of 50 people's businesses every single day. I said, Jim, I don't think that's very smart. He said, Cedric, how much money do you make? And at the time I was making about, 50, 60 grand a year. He says, I make $500,000 a year. And I don't have to do it anymore. Would you rather make $500,000 or 40, 50, 60 grand a year? I said $500,000. He said, go get kicked out of 50 businesses every single day. So what I would do, I would go to a business, I would say, hey, Fifi, my name is Cedric Harris, I'm with the EFS National Bank, I want to talk to you about your credit card process. Get out of here, you're the 5th person that came in. Hot damn, 49 more to go. Hey, John, this is Cedric Harris. Hot damn, 48 more to go. I would do this, and what would happen is, it was impossible to get 50 no's. Just like Darren said yesterday, you go out and look for that negative, it was impossible to get 50 no's. Now in network marketing, it's a little different. Because that person is thinking, I gotta do this. The best thing that you can do in a small town like that is get connected with someone of influence. Instead of you going to cold call every single person that's out there, you talk to somebody of influence. Talk to an attorney there, talk to a mayor there, talk to someone who has influence on a lot of people. You get that person to sit down and look at your business. Now you got everybody else. But when you go do it one by one by one by one, they're not going to think that. But when their attorney says it, when the mayor says it, when the doctor of that small town says it, now they're all paying attention. When the doctor of a small town of 5,000 people says, hey, I got something I want to show you. Can you come to this meeting tonight at 6 o'clock? Okay, Dr. Johnny. Because if you can't trust your doctor, who do you trust? I got a pill that's going to fix your financial situation. Don't check this out. Okay? You hit people of influence and affluence.
Hey, just another thought on that here. I was in a company a few years back. We were doing nutritionals, with $250, vitamin auto ship. You ever seen one of those? And I sponsored my martial arts teacher. Really, I sponsored him because he wanted to get me off his back. It's kind of what happened. And then he was flying around the dojo. We had this joint thing, and he was doing punches and roundhouse kicks again. So he calls me up and he says, David, you're coming to my house. We're doing a meeting, right? And this guy knew everybody in town. He knew everyone. He put a sign on his dojo wall that said, come to my house for a meeting. It's MLM. And now that wouldn't work for me. I chased people for 3 days. You had 2 people in my house. But 20 people showed up to this guy's house with this sign. And that just goes to Senator saying, when somebody's got influence, recruiting is easy. Recruiting is easy if you got influence. It's really difficult if you're trying to chase everybody around. So it's not an effective approach. If I was going to even do anything remotely like that, I'd hire a 15-year-old to go pass out CDs to them.
How many people do you really need to be successful in Numis?
2.
You need 2. You need 1 stud on the left, 1 stud on the right. That doesn't mean you go home. That doesn't mean you go home. Okay, because 2 studs can really set you off. 5 studs can put you on steroids. 10 studs can move you to another country. Okay, all right. But you're only looking for a handful. That's it. That's it. So get those people of influence and affluence.